Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Ako si Yana Chloe Ferraer mula sa UMS 12B at kasama ko ngayon si
Mikey Pararuan from STEM 12E at nandito na naman tayo sa isang episode ng Lasalyano.
Yehey! Ayan, so kamusta ka naman, Mikey? Patapos na ang school year, nakapag-decide ka na ba sa college na gusto mong pasukan?
Hindi pa nga hindi ko alam kung anong gusto ko, hindi pa ako sure. Pero okay lang yan. Kasi...
Okay lang yan, may oras ka pa naman.
Pero ikaw, Yana?
Ako, parang decided na ako.
May college ka na ba, Yana?
Oo, I think I found the one. Char!
Oh! Sana all. Hindi, pero bago magtapos yung school year kasi, balita ko naman, meron pa tayong aabangan mula sa isa sa ating mga performing orgs.
Parang alam ko to Grabe, inabangan ko. Parang itong performing org na to, inaabangan ko to mula nung performance nila last year. So, sino nga ba sila, Mikey?
Nako, Yana, ang mga ito ay pro ng Teatro Lasalyano. Kaya naman, imbitahan natin sila.
Yay! Ayan.
Hello, guys.
Hello, guys.
Hello everyone.
So, welcome sa Lasalyanos. Pero bago ang lahat, pakilala naman kayo sa ating mga madla. Start tayo kay Nadine.
Okay. Hello, ako po si Nadine Dubongco. Ako ang director for the original play ng Unang Subok. Also from, Teatro Lasalyano.
Hey. Margo?
Okay.
Hello, I am Margo Chan. Ako yung overhead director ng Animulat.
Okay. Gwen?
Hello everybody, my name is Guinevere Kembal Bayawa. I'm the co-director of Musical 1 sa Dulo ng Lahat.
And last but not the least, J. Marie.
Hello po. Ako po si J. Marie Villacorta. Ako po yung director ng contemporary play ng Unang Subok.
Ayan. So, nakilala na natin sila at gusto ko kayong pasalamatan kasi sa inyong pagtugon sa aming invitasyon. Ayan. So, unting kwentuhan muna tayo. Kamusta naman since papalapit na ang finals week? Kamusta naman kaya pre-finals week nyo?
Ay, oh my gosh.
Start tayo kay Margo. Kaya.
Do you really wanna know? Oh no. So bale kasi right now, kind of balancing yung mga nangyayari sa teatro and nangyayari sa akad. So bale ang ginagawa ko tuwing hapon, dun ko ginagawa lahat ng mga akads ko. Tapos tuwing madaling araw, dun ako nag-edit for teatro. Diba? So fun!
Wow, madaling araw.
Oh, that's dedication talaga. So, sa 120 kaya, iba kaya yung experience? Tanungin naman natin si J. Marie.
Ano naman, mahirap i-balance minsan. Kasi syempre parang may akads, ang daming ginagawa. Tapos syempre may mga personal matters ka din inaasikaso, ganun. So, pero naggagawa naman ng paraan because pag may paraan, 'di ba? Kaya 'yan. Yes.
Yes. Tamang para-paraan lang talaga siya. Ay, sorry. Go tayo.
Hindi, okay lang. Hindi, pero kasi, diba, since papalapit na nga yung finals week, ibig sabihin, papalapit na rin yung production nyo, tama ba?
Yes.
So, ipaalam nyo naman sa amin kung ano nga ba yung production nyo.
Well, for the 119 actually, we have a twin bill in store for you guys. So basically, this twin bill is means that there will be two musicals overall, and these two musicals are connected with one another. How? Well, you just have to watch.
Oh, you just have to watch. Ayun na yung ayun na nakalabas na yung tickets.
Ayun.
For 120, for 120, our production is actually a trilogy. Unang Subok is a trilogy. So, meron kaming classical play, contemporary play, and original play. Ang theme ng aming play is Laya, and we'll get more into that later. But ayun, trilogy siya, and look out for it. We're gonna start selling tickets soon.
Baka pwede nyo naman
namin.
Plug lang na slide. Go buy Animulat tickets
Animulat.
now.
So, baka naman pwede nyo kaming kahit konti tungkol sa plays nyo. Ano ba yung theme ng plays nyo?
Well, for musical one, ang themes namin sa play namin ay hypocrisy, justice, it can be a criticism of how our judicial system takes place or how it treats its people. There's a lot of and then for example the youth then how the youth takes place. What's the place of the youth in this kind of justice system? How and the generational differences. Then there's a lot of intertwining themes with one another that hopefully our message will get across to the viewers or to our audience. Ganun.
Yeah. Tapos naman for musical 2, since in nga Twin Bill, it kind of connects to yung sinabi ni Gwen, but however, musical 2 is kind of like inside the life of a person who was siguro an outlaw or a person who is in conflict with the law, and siguro yung backstory niya, and how siguro yung theme natin talaga is yung justice system natin, and how yung extrajudicial killings and yung mga unfair na mga treatments na ginagawa sa ibang mga tao dito sa Philippines, na pinapatin lang sila or kinukulong na lang sila without any further investigation over them. So, the second play is actually about the life of a person who was framed or, ginawang guinea pig ng law para, alam mo yun, they just jailed him and never really took pity in him and try to bring justice to him. So, ayun yung second. So, I guess that's how parang they both connect, na, of course, yung perspective ng musical 1 is more on the justice system itself, and yung sa musical 2 naman is like the people affected by this justice system.
Sa 120 naman.
Kasi, actually, as mentioned by Nadine earlier, Laya, actually, nahirapan kami mag-come up with a theme because there are a lot of interesting stories na very makabuluhan, ganun. Ang daming masasabi. Kaya parang syempre pressure. Pero nagkataon, yung mga stories na napili namin tatlong directors, they were very, freedom-based. So, very freedom Laya-ish, ganun. So, like, sinabi namin, pwede tong Laya, ganon. Kasi napaka-timely din ng Laya. And freedom is always timely. Kaya naisip namin, Unang Subok, Laya.
Yes.
Diba? Ang kahapon, ngayon, at
bukas. Actually, we have a lot of different themes. For Ambon ng Kristal, that's one of the plays. Yun yung classical play. Siya, it tackles drug abuse. Tapos for sa contempt, Director Marie,
yung akin, more of like yung mga red tagging na nagaganap and all that.
Parang police. You know that, no?
Yes.
Oo. Tapos for original play, my play, meron kaming toxic relationships. Kaya freedom. Freedom from many things. Very timely.
Totoo nga namang very
sobrang
timely.
Interesting Yana?
Oo. Tapos sobrang talaga, makikita mo talaga sa society natin ngayon, lalo na highlight ng pandemic. So, dahil nga pandemic, nagsimula tayo ng online class at online setup. Tapos ito yung, as far as I know, ito yung unang time na since mula preparation hanggang dun sa mismong pagtatanghal, online siya gaganapin. Kamusta kaya yung experience na yon? Meron bang mga pagkakaiba or same lang naman?
Si Margo ready na.
Okay. Speaking from experience, na-experience naman kasi namin last year to prepare for a play talaga. Like, as in, andyan kaming lahat. We're always there. Lagi kami pumapasok. Like, umattend yung mga members namin. Yung difference kasi is parang we're very isolated, I guess. Parang things can happen out of nowhere, like emergencies, tas we can't really handle na wala sila, lalo na yung internet, connections, kung may emergency man sa family, kung may sakit, ganun. We can't really handle that since andito lang tayo sa loob ng bahay. I guess, ayun din yung pinakamahirap about yung ginagawa ng teatro right now is trying to figure out certain things like, paano natin isushoot to, maganda yung background, kaya ba natin mag-green screen, kaya ba nating pagmukain na magkakatabi silang tatlo. Like, yun yung mga struggles ng teatro right now. But, buti naman, we were able to figure it out by the power of editing. It's something na most of us don't know how to do, but we had to force ourselves to figure it out ourselves kasi, ayun, mahirap na hindi maganda yung play mo, lalo na it's your last baby. Ito yung baby ng teatro eh. So, final baby na namin to. So, we want to make it as best as we can. So, ayun, kinakaya naman.
Mag-pitch in ng 2 cents ko.
Sure.
When it comes to theater kasi, I'm just speaking from someone who has always been like most of their life as a theater actress. First time ko maging director, pero I feel like it's still, even if I was an actor or if I was a director before, the sentiment still stands. This pandemic has certainly, pwede mo English? Pwede English?
Sige lang.
Okay. This pandemic has certainly redefined what theater is. And this pandemic has really taken a very big, or this pandemic has changed what performance art is. And it's frustrating at times as someone who so desperately loves this art form, because you know naman, you yourself have encountered what it feels like to be on stage, to be there in real life as your art is being witnessed by so many people, right? Because theater, even before, is a congregation of people on stage, people watching it, people behind the stage, and it's just it's been reduced to what it is now, which as an artist is kind of frustrating, because I know that this play or this musical, our musicals and plays could have been much more than it is now. Like we could have had much more livelier color lighting. We could have had better blocking. But then suddenly, bumibili kami ng mga maliliit na LED lights galing sa Shopee, and we're trying our best to intensify it post-process. And then, yung blocking namin sobrang stationary din. Kasi you're just recording in one place, tapos minsan pinapalit mo lang yung angle. There's so much potential lost in this kind of, not to be a pessimist, pero talagang, kung if this was in real life on stage talaga, parang
it would have been a masterpiece.
Much better than it is now.
Much more than what it is now. And it's kind of frustrating. Like, this pandemic really has, it really has taken its claws on performance art and managed to just,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But we keep going.
I cursed, sorry. Pero it just kept, ayun, pero, nainis lang talaga ako at what the pandemic has done, what government incompetence has done to a lot of people. Like this is art naman. There's a lot of different issues that are at the forefront right now. And those are definitely much more important. Pero even in culture, art, parang nasasaktan lang yung lahat ng mga yung mga art forms na sana nangyayari sa in real life, because art is like theater is supposed to be consumed
Yeah.
together.
In real life.
Very much,
Face-to-face.
it's very much a an art form that requires human connection. And I've said this a lot, pero it's just so depressing how, parang imagine you're an actor, right? And you're acting like you're with a bunch of people, pero you're just acting in an empty room. I mean, that's what my actors went through. Na parang apat sila. Sorry. Apat sila. Apat silang tao, and then 3 of them are supposed to be acting like they're in one room. Pero, parang they're not in one room, and it takes. If I was part of the cast, it takes the fun, it takes the spirit, it takes the beauty out of acting, especially if you're supposed to be with other people during that scene. So parang it's really difficult to emulate human connection when there's no one there to connect with. It's just, that's nag-sermon na ako, pero this is just like a lot of the gripes that like a lot of artists have to go through during the pandemic. So is there a difference? Oh, there definitely is. Oh my gosh. Just with just the nature of what theater is, it really does oppose the situation that we're at. Pero we're still making do. We're still trying our best. It's a bunch of theater kids trying to figure out what film is. So ayun.
Exactly. Oh my God, girl.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Oh my God.
Theater, you don't in real life theater, you don't have to worry about a lot of things.
Yeah,
like
shot list.
angles.
You're making the shot list. Like, you just have to tell him, maglakad ka papunta. Ayun, okay.
There's like stage business. There's a thing called stage business where it's like nasa stage ka, right? And then like hinahati namin by like a little, basta it's like and then like you go to wherever this place is, walk there. Pero suddenly it's like, oh, you have to do bird's eye view, worm's eye view. Tapos naka-angle dito. Like, hello? I'm pretty much overwhelmed. Ayun. Sorry. I talked a lot, pero I hope.
It's okay. Ang
I
galing
want
nga
to
actually.
add to that.
Ay, sige lang. Go.
Ay, sige. Ayun nga, ang hirap. Kasi theater should be in a theater.
In a stage.
Yun yung pinaka-ano niya diba?
Yeah.
So like, and now we have to worry about, ayun nga, meron ba kayong green screen dyan? Bili tayo ng green screen sa Shopee. Tapos, we have to worry about, sorry, hindi ako makakapag-film ngayon kasi ang ingay sa amin, may ng kapitbahay. Tapos, sorry, tulog yung lola ko. All that stuff, you don't really need to worry about it face-to-face kasi magkatabi kayo. Sabihin niya lang, sige, kahit hindi mo na ngayon, mag-rehearse muna kayong dalawa. Tapos now we have to worry, yung audio ba nila parehas? Yung lighting ba nila parehas? It's a lot. But yeah, we are trying our best.
Hindi mako-control
Oo. Resilient times talaga ngayon.
Oo.
Ayun lang.
Actually, sobrang na-amaze nga ako kasi since, last year, yung sa 119, yung sa Unang Subok Taya, as far as I can remember, ang galing kasi parang kung iisipin mo, theater, dapat, magkakasama sila para mag-acting. Pero natawid nila ng sobrang ganda, honestly. So, sobrang hanga talaga ako sa mga theater kids trying to figure out film.
Saka, ngayong online din, yung sinabi ni Gwen kanina, talagang na-feel ko na pinaghirapan niyo yung preparation para sa production niya, di ba? And sabi rin ni Gwen na merong lost potential, di ba? Tama ba? So, ngayon at online lang. Sa tingin nyo ba na maximize nyo pa rin lahat ng talent, resources sa production or during the preparation? Kahit, restricted.
Yung mahirap kasi dito is like, of course, yung resources namin na kailangan i-message pa namin ng admin, message pa namin yung mga, yung marketing and finance team namin, kung okay lang, kung bibili kami nito sa Shopee para ma-reimburse yung funds in the future. Mahirap siya kasi like, alam mo yung ang daming possible nakita dapat namin for Unang Subok last year sa 119. Like, ang daming nanood, ang daming sumuporta sa namin. Pero hindi namin na fully utilize yung resources na nakuha namin from those times na nag-earn kami talaga for our art. I guess, talent-wise, sobrang na-utilize yung talents ng mga editors namin and yung the people who help us in post-production. Pero, honestly, since, of course, last year nag-act din ako, parang iba din talaga like what Gwen said, iba din talaga to finally stand there on stage and sing your heart out and perform your heart out in front of thousands of people. Like, isipin nyo, dapat magpe-perform kami sa Yuchenko Auditorium this year dapat. And like, imagine all the people we could have performed with live na makikita nila parang, oh my God, they're doing this live.
Feel nila.
Kaya nga, sobrang humahanga talaga ako for people who perform live. Kaya nga, yun nga, in showbiz, in TV, parang pag sinabi mo, oh my God, theater artist ako actually. Yun talaga yung forte ko. Sobrang maengganyo sila na, oh my God, theater artist ka kasi it's so much harder to act live, to portray emotions live rather than just recording it tapos na. Kasi, yun nga din, wala din kaming connection as much with our actors kasi, okay, shoot nyo lang to, rehearse tayo ng onte, shoot nyo to, then kami na bahala post-prod. Makikita nyo lang sarili nyo, naka-color grade kayo, naka-cut-cut na yung scenes nyo, and ayun na. Which is sad kasi di namin hopefully utilize yung parang pagkanta nila, yung emotions talaga nila when you see them in real life. Ayun, sobrang sayang lang talaga. But, theater or art must always keep moving forward, must continue to adapt to the circumstances of the world. Pero, ayun, I guess, this is what we have now and we're gonna make the most out of it. And hopefully, yung end product will be, worth it in our eyes na makikita namin na up to standard na it really is our baby.
Potentials kasi, ayun, definitely. Sige, go.
Wait, ko muna, sige.
Okay. Potential, definitely, we're trying our best. But then, if ever, like, face-to-face talaga, the potential can be, like,
amazing.
Like,
I know.
Ayun, the potential. There's a lot of potential.
Na kami.
Oh.
Yeah, nawala yung ganyo namin.
Oo. Tapos, for resources, ayun nga, medyo, for the little things, like yung sinasabi nila ate kanina, yung mga lights and yung mga props that we have to worry about, we have to use all our budget for those things even the costumes, kasi dati hihiraman tayo, sige dalhin mo na lang bukas yung dress tas ako na lang maglalaba, but now ipapadala mo or bibili kayo ng bago tas di nyo sure kung size, maghingian pa ng size, magastos.
Ang gastos
ayun
talaga.
That's all for me.
To be more on a more positive note, kasi on a more positive note, when it comes to potential and if we've maximized it, I would think it's this part of the production is like a bit of a pro in terms of like making the musicals and the plays. It's that film gives you leeway. It's not like sabi rin ni Margo na like being a theater actor is quite taxing because like you have to remember all the lines. And then like you have to perform live, which that by itself is already a feat. Parang it's very nerve-wracking. A lot of people break down on stage, a lot of people forget their lines, a lot of people forget blocking, etc. So performing live, all of these factors going moving around you, happening around you, it's quite like it's overwhelming, ganon. And something about film, about our production being filmed is that a lot of those overwhelming things parang nawawala. Parang ganon, at least at that part. For example, my actors don't have to memorize their script. They just have to familiarize themselves with the script. Because, they don't have to run through everything to film it kasi by face kami.
Yeah.
And ano rin, like the stage fright, that's a thing of the past. We don't.
No more stage. No more
No more stage. You can't be frightened if there's no more stage.
True. Yun.
Ayun. So, those things about film. Oh, sorry.
Okay lang.
Sorry. Those things about film, nawala na siya, which are at least a stone, like a heavy stone lifted from our burdens. Ganun. Sorry, I have to fix this.
Okay lang. Pero gusto ko namang marinig si J. Marie.
Oo nga naman, madam.
Tama.
It's your turn.
Direct.
Hello. So, actually, I agree naman sa lahat ng sinabi nila. Kasi,
Gusto ko tanong online ba naging preparation?
online preparation. Sige.
Nakabuo ba kayo ng bond during the preparation?
Okay. So, honestly, mahirap mag-form ng bond. I won't lie. Kasi ako, honestly, I'm someone who doesn't really talk that much. Hinahayaan ko lang yung mga tao na mag-talk, ganun. So, like, syempre, sobrang hirap mag-connect. You're the I'm the director, so I have to connect. Ang hirap niya kasi lahat kami sa cast nung una, we were very just, tahimik lang, very professional lang yung bond. Pero syempre dahil araw-araw kayo nagre-rehearse, araw-araw kayo nagkikita, syempre may na-form ng bond, may mga kwentuhan. Actually nung last time they celebrated my birthday, I celebrated my birthday with them. So it was really
happy
fun.
birthday.
Yun. So, yun lang. Naka-form naman ng bond despite the fact na very, isolating yung setup natin ngayon. At least na-form yung camaraderie, both yung professional relationship and yung friendship. So, yun.
Last year kasi, last year, nung pumasok ako sa Lasal, nung D-ship, ang pinaka-naramdaman kong org is Teatro Lasalyano na.
Oo,
so,
talaga.
parang napaisip ako, na parang ang saya sa org na to, ganyan. So, para sa 119, since, di ba, maraming ang nagbago, ano yung mga bagong karanasan ninyo ngayong online production season as an org, sa bond nyo, ganon, na hindi nyo naranasan last year?
Especially since bilang ates and kuyas ng 120 na nakaranas ng face-to-face classes sa DLSU.
Go ahead. Ito muna.
I guess it's good na din kasi of course nakaranas kami ng face-to-face. At least now we know each other. We know the strengths of each other, kung asan kami magaling, saan kami hindi masyado magaling, kung alam mo yun, we already have like this gist of each other in school. And obviously, hanggang 8 kami nasa school. So, alam mo yun, there's this bond already. Hanggang gabi, nasa school kayo. 4 na oras kayo nagre-rehearse every day, all the time, hanggang Saturday. And then, biglang mag-shift to online classes. It's a benefit kasi at least now we know each other and we formed more of this bond kasi nga hanggang 9 o'clock, hanggang 10 o'clock, hanggang madaling araw. Alam mo, nag-uusap-usap pa din kami, nagtatanungan kami, uy, ano gagawin dito? So, kwentuhan lang kaming lahat. Parang, I guess now that there's no limits to what time we can possibly chat each other or call each other, alam mo yung, we see a different side of each other na, ay, ganito pala siya pag inaantok, ganito pala siya pag sobrang stress na talaga siya. Ayun. Kaya nga, honestly, nung nalaman ko, oh no, 120, magkakaroon ng 120 sa teatro, how are they gonna hold up kaya? Like, magiging awkward ba sila sa isa't isa? Magiging, magkakasundo ba sila lahat? Kasi it's really different if you meet someone online as opposed to meeting them in real life. Like, pag real life talaga, parang you have to act already na close kayo agad para alam mo, to get the job done. Pero kasi sa internet, you can avoid them as much as you can. Ayun.
Yeah,
so, ayun lang naman yung insight ko.
Yeah. This pandemic and this online setting really has stripped everyone down to their cores. And what I mean by that is that everyone is in a space where they are most vulnerable or where they feel the safest physically. So nasa bedroom sila, but like, you know, it's a hold back naman na parang like your bedroom or wherever you are during this like lockdown is no longer your safe space kasi everything is like, you know, everything all at once is poured into this one space, so nasa-stress out ka na, pero that's a whole thing. When I'm saying that like safe space, more of like dito ka natutulog, dito ka gumaga ng work, you're doing everything here, and you know, it kind of blends in na, and that's where the true self comes out. So basically, ayun nga, yung sabi ni Margo kanina na parang ganito pala sila kung stress sila, ganito pala sila kung tulog sila.
Blur na yung line.
Oo, nabublur na yung line na yun kasi everyone is like parang pseudo-comforted sila.
Yeah, we can't separate yung work life talaga natin with our school life. Kasi
we're
at
home.
At the same place.
You would sometimes nga yung parang magigising ka, like, you know, before when you were at school, parang magigising ka, tapos you're setting yourself up, getting ready to go to school. Parang, you know, like that time where you take a shower, where you put on your clothes, brush your teeth, whatever, get ready, and then go to school. Parang that's the time where you like kind of psych yourself up na parang, oh, I'm gonna do this today. I'm gonna put on this little mask I have, this facade I have. Pero that's not a thing here. You know, when you wake up
and you're like, hi
wake
guys,
up, go on Discord and then start filming.
Exactly.
Parang naano ka na or start directing. So parang, you know, antok ka pa, and then like your mind is so clouded. It's not there yet. You're not there yet mentally, but you have to be there physically. Because, you know, ayun, so parang it's so because of that, people see parts of you that you didn't mean to show. Pero it's there na. So,
I get ya.
Oo. So, ayun lang naman yung mga tanong namin for today. So, bibigyan namin sa inyo ang opportunity na to para i-promote ang inyong mga production. Simula tayo sa 120. Ano ba yung mga dapat malaman na dates? Yan.
So, Unang Subok, Layam, we will sell tickets soon. So, abangan nyo na lang sa aming Facebook page, yung Teatro Lasalyano, Manila. Okay. So, ang aming showing will be sa Ticket to Me, where you can buy your tickets as well. So, ipapalabas siya from June or Hunyo 4 up to Hunyo 5. 2021. So, abangan nyo. It's a trilogy. So, pwede kang manood ng classical play, ng contemporary play, and OG play for the price of one. So, nandun naman yan sa details ng Facebook post namin na ipopost soon.
Ayan.
Mag-abang-abang na lang. It's a good deal eh. 3 plays for the price of one. Like,
wow.
Diba?
#finance.
So you saw 119 production naman.
Alright, so right now we're currently selling the tickets for Animulat CC. So the showing dates will be May 29 and 30. So bale, if you go buy your ticket as a senior high school student, may discount kayo. Wow, may discount kayo. Pero if you're not a non-Lasalyan, of course you have to pay the actual price of the tickets. For the streaming naman, this will be streaming for, kunwari, if you buy for April 29, you can stream or play for 24 hours, unlimited na siya. So, guys,
pwede mo pa ulit-ulit.
Like, pwede pa ulit-ulit na yan, guys. Isipin nyo yan. You're gonna watch our play, tapos you're gonna watch it again after you watch it.
Sulit.
Sulit na sulit,
Iyakin mo na sarili mo sa
Yes. And, ayun nga, you can watch it anytime. So, ayun nga lang. And another reminder, there's one ticket for one device. So, that's also for 120. So, if you want to watch on multiple devices, support us.
Bilhin nyo na. Kunyari may iPad kayo, may cellphone kayo, sa laptop nyo, buy 3 tickets.
Play it.
Yun talaga.
Isang monitor. Tapos like,
thank you for the support.
Ayan. So, yung saan naman kaya namin makikita tong mga post na to? i-plug nyo na din yung mga social media accounts nyo.
Amin, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Teatro Lasalyano.
Yes.
Always,
That one green logo.
nyo ang notification, like, on nyo na notifications para malaman nyo all the announcements that's happening in Teatro Lasalyano.
Especially since now lumalabas na lahat ng aming mga marketing pubs
mga
namin.
pub mats.
Yung mga
trailers
posters
and all that,
namin,
lalabas
yung mga teasers namin, nandun na lahat. Maganda yung pinaghirapan rin namin yung mga teaser at poster namin. Thank you, marketing.
Love you, marketing. Hi, Mark.
So, ayun nga, no, nakita natin
Parang nag-lag si
Ayun,
Mikey.
nag-like si Mikey. Oh no.
So, ayun.
Ikaw na tumuloy.
Yeah.
Miss Mikey.
So, para sa audience natin. Hi, Mikey.
Ano siya?
ayun, hindi na ako mag-on ng camera, nagkaroon ng problem sa camera ko.
Okay lang.
Pero yun nga, ang sinasabi ko lang naman kanina is, sa podcast na to, nakita ko kung gaano ka-passionate talaga yung mga taga-teatro.
Totoo.
And, di ba, kahit online setting is, kinaya nila talaga.
Oo.
So, aabangan ko talaga yan. Bibili na ako ng ticket mamayang gabi.
Thank you.
Kaya
Thank you. Yes, Animulat.
Kaya naman sa mga natin sa ating madla, support teatro, support our fellow senior high school students, kahit
And
sa
support
mga
artists in general.
Yes.
Support
Artists in
local
general.
artists.
Support the
local
artists.
artists. Ayan. So, dito na nagtatapos ang ating episode ng isa na namang episode ng ating podcast, Lasalyanos. Muli ako si Ana Chloe Ferraer mula sa UMSTL B at kasama ko si
Mikey Pararuan from STEM 12E.
At muli nagpapasalamat ako sa ating mga guests at sa inyo, sa ating mga manonood sa pagsuporta ng episode na to. Maraming salamat at see you sa susunod na episode. Bye-bye!
Maraming salamat. Bye-bye.
Maraming salamat talaga.
Bye!
Bye-bye.